everyone, it's Ginger and welcome to another video. You guys saw the title. This year I tried for the first time to do one of those October drawing prompt things, like the month-long drawing prompts. I started at the beginning of the month. I tried doing Inktober, but I did one drawing and then I kind of got bored and didn't do any more. But then I found this one called Inktober with OCs, and that sounded fun. I didn't end up doing all of them. I just picked a few that sounded good. Also, yes, I know that this video is coming out pretty late. I meant for it to come out around Halloween, a few days after, but, there was something pretty important that happened, that kind of distracted me from working on this. But hopefully I'll be able to upload it soon, so it's not too long after October. Now, for this prompt, basically how it works is you choose one of your characters or multiple of your characters, and you draw them doing things like from the prompt, or in this case, I mainly just drew it like outfits and stuff, just because I didn't have a lot of time before I wanted to upload the video. For this, I decided to pick a character that I have that I actually made a video about a year ago now. And I'm not sure if she had a name at the time of the thing, but she does now. Her name's Andrea. Now, I think for this, I should probably explain a bit of her backstory, just because I was kind of vague on it for the last video, and also it's changed a lot. I'm not sure if I really explained her story and stuff in the last video, but basically her old backstory, like at the time I made that video, was that she lived on an island off the coast of Greece where basically everyone was like a child of a god or a descendant of a god. Basically it was like Percy Jackson. I ended up changing this because pretty much the only reason I added this was because I just have a need to add Greek mythology into every story I make. But it didn't really make sense with the story that she was in. I ended up in the last year changing her backstory and also just the premise of the story in general quite a lot. It used to be that basically there was a company or something that was experimenting on people, which gave them superpowers, but I kind of realized that didn't make sense because there were a lot of people that had superpowers in the story, and I'm not sure how they would have been able to do it with that many people. But in this new story, basically how superpowers and stuff work there's this sort of element that usually comes in the form of like a stone or crystal or something. And if you're kind of exposed to it for a while, then it affects you and your genes and stuff. So you basically have superpowers. Basically the way I've changed her story now is that basically the element was originally found in like ancient Greece, where they believed it was like something to do with the Greek gods. Because I wanted to keep the Greek god thing a lot, I really like Greek mythology. But basically so a group of people went off to an island that I decided not off the coast of Greece, because I looked at a map and I realized that wouldn't really work if it was like supposed to be an undiscovered island, so now it's in the middle of the ocean. So what happened was one of the people that lived there was like, they had a power where they could basically freeze things in time, and they froze all the people in time until around the 1950s when modern or more modern people kind of found the element again in Greece, which triggered them to all kind of come back to life and stuff. So Andrea is basically like a descendant of those people. I'm not sure if it would be descendant because it was like pretty recent, but yeah, I can't really go more into detail about anything else to do with her backstory. Basically just she ends up coming to like America and meeting the other main characters of the story, but other than that I can't really say much because it would be spoilers. Anyways, I've talked enough about her backstory now, so now I'm gonna get on to the actual drawings themselves I've been doing. The first prompt was just casual clothes, so I just did like the outfit that I plan on having her wear if I ever make a comic or anything. And then the second prompt was pajamas. I didn't really know what to do for that, but I just kind of put on a random shirt and some pants and stuff. The third prompt was cosplaying as another character. And I've been getting back into Zelda recently. I still haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet, but I really like Breath of the Wild. So I just had her cosplay as Zelda, just because, I don't know, I felt like it. The fourth prompt was swimwear, which, I didn't really care about. It wasn't, like, the most interesting prompt to me. I mainly just chose it because I started this, just a couple days before Halloween, and I wanted to try and get it finished as soon as possible so I could upload it, and I figured that swimwear would probably be pretty easy to do. After that was what she's supposed to look like as a kid, and I just ended up combining it with another prompt, which was with an animal. After that was fighting pose, which I chose because obviously the comic I want to make is like a superhero comic, so I'm gonna have to have a lot of action and like dynamic poses, which I haven't really practiced much, so I figured that this would be a good chance to practice it. The one that I just finished was winter clothes, because it's November now, it's gonna be Christmas pretty soon and winter, and I just wanted to do something like that. And then the one I'm doing now is with someone they hate. Now for this, the person I chose to do for with someone they hate is, I can't really get into it much because again, spoilers, but it's basically someone who like called for the attack on her island, which, so obviously she really hates him. I decided for the past ones I kind of just did like sketches. I mainly did like kind of like one of those paper dolls, like where you just draw the clothes over the body base. But for this one I wanted to do something kind of special, so this is a style that I've never really done before, but I kind of like it. The line work's like really clean, which is something I don't usually do, but I ended up really liking it. Now this one that I'm doing right now is Ugly Sweater. I mainly chose it because it sounded fun, and I just wanted to do something kind of more creative. I ended up making it sort of look like a Christmas tree with the, like, ornament balls. I'm not really sure what they called. And I also put some bows and a few, like, stars just for, like, visual interest. And I also did lights around her because I wanted to make it a bit more difficult for myself, just because I've been trying to kind of make myself step out of my comfort zone and give myself a bit more of a challenge. The lights were really fun. I had fun, like, doing the lighting on it. Now we're on to the last prompt. This one was Halloween costume. And for this, I've also been getting back into Gravity Falls because of, like, you know, Book of Bill and stuff. So I decided to have her dressed as Mabel. Originally, before I even started this, I had been drawing something with some of my characters, kind of cosplaying the Gravity Falls characters, but I never ended up finishing it. So I figured that this would be a good chance to try and, finish it. And now we're at the end of the video. Congrats on making it all the way through. I'll try and put up the finished drawings for all of them. This was really fun, especially, like, I'd never done any sort of drawing month prompt thing before. I tried, but I never really finished it. And I didn't really finish this either, but I'm proud that I finished most of it. So if you've never done anything like this, I'd recommend it. I do think that it helps quite a bit with, like, improving my drawing skills, and especially with someone they hate prompt, just because I'd never really done anything in that style, and I feel like it looked pretty good. Again, sorry for the late upload. I'm trying to do better. If you have any ideas for what you'd like to see in a video, please feel free to comment them. And thanks for watching to the end of the video. If you liked it, please leave a like, maybe even subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!